Hello, beautiful Taurus. This is going to be your full moon reading for July 4th, which we also have a lunar eclipse for, so a little extra energy there. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa and I do zodiac readings based on the new moon and the full moon and their energies. So we looked at the new moon, and that was the beginning of a cycle where you're planting seeds and setting goals and intentions. Now we're going to look at the full moon, where we are looking at the peak of the cycle, where things are starting to bloom for you. Your manifestations are starting to appear. Things that need to be released are also starting to appear. So yeah, let's take a look at that. We're going to do 3 cards for your overall energy, just what's going on. And then we're going to do 3 cards for what the moon is showing you, and then 3 cards of advice or actions to take should this resonate. All right. Alright, what is the overall energy for Taurus, please? We have the Knight of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. I'm not liking this. Okay, Knight of Wands. Then we have the 7 of Swords. 7? 5? The same thing. Not really, but 5 of Swords, which is like, and then the 7 of Wands, that's where I got 7 from. So I feel like the 5 is defeat. So there are 2 characters in this card. I'm starting in the center. There are 2 characters in this card. The person who's defeated and the person that is doing the defeating. I kind of feel like you're feeling, let me see, with that Knight of Wands, I don't know. I kind of think maybe you're the one that's doing the defeating here. So maybe it's not as bad as I initially thought. I don't know. I'm getting mixed feelings because my initial feeling was like, crap. So whichever way it swings, so maybe there's opposite ends of this energy, your cross-watcher kind of vibes. Whoever I am speaking to, whether you're the cross-watcher or the Taurus, I feel like you are being defeated. I feel like there's somebody, this guy, okay? Guy, masculine energy, okay? Passionate, fiery, comes in hot, doesn't, not really a thinker, more of a doer, okay? So I feel like something kind of came in, probably a person, came in and kind of took things from you, made you feel defensive. So whoever I'm talking to, so whoever that is, whether that's the Taurus or you're the Taurus and that's the other person, I feel like something kind of came in and like I'm getting like gloating, like bullying kind of energy. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it for you. So whoever I'm talking to, the other person is this person, and they're just not good for you. Okay? All right. What is the full moon trying to show Taurus? I already had one jump out. What is the full moon showing Taurus? All right. Let's do the first card that jumped out here. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the Tower. Yeah. Okay. Change is coming. All right, so we have the 5, which is changes to me too. Tower is suddenly, like, out of the blue, like, you got to break down the system in order to build something new. So a second here, I don't know. It comes out of nowhere. You think you're doing okay. This change is for the better, but it comes out of nowhere. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles, generosity. We have the 3 of Cups, celebrating. These are good energies, much better than the previous set, but just something's getting shaken. Something's getting shaken up here, and it could be. It could just be shaken up for the better here. But I feel like this generosity and this celebration lead to an abrupt change. A crumbling of something. Something's falling apart and you can't stop it kind of situation. But, you know, I feel like that's kind of what's going on a grander scale. Won't get into that, but, okay. Four of Swords, just, okay. Here we go. That would be our last 3 cards. All right. Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get, like, there's a big change, but ultimately it's good for you. It's not necessarily, like, you're doing good. You're over whatever this situation is. I feel like it's possibly in the past, whatever this defeat kind of vibe is. I feel like you get past that, but something still shifts. All right. So maybe this is, you know, not a true celebration. Maybe you weren't actually, you know, you were being generous for generosity's sake, not because that's truly what you were feeling at the time. But I feel like the advice and actions to take here is definitely to focus on yourself. This is rest. This is, you know, taking a break from your mind. Get a lot of meditation vibes from this, just like unfocusing. Like you're focusing on pain and then you move from pain to the other end of the spectrum where you're celebrating, but it doesn't seem to be working. So that needs to be broken down with this Tower card. I don't know if I showed you the Tower card or not, but that's what it looks like. Okay, it's struck by lightning out of nowhere, like boom, it hits you. In order to deal with that, I feel like taking rest, time for yourself, there is definitely something that needs to be cut out. Okay, this is another night. This could be a person, but it's fast. Right underneath the Tower, which is sudden. The Knight of Swords is also a swift movement. So something, you know, you're gonna have to like act quickly, I guess. You know, just there's another word and I can't get it. But it is good for you. It may not feel like it. It may not feel like it at the time. It's going to feel like the Tower never feels good. The only comfort we get from the Tower card is knowing that it's for the better, that has to happen in order to grow. And I feel like you do. But I feel like could be another person that needs to, or you just need to borrow this guy's sword and cut some shit out, right? Be done with it. But definitely taking some time for yourself to appreciate the things that you have. All right. This guy's very satisfied. I don't feel like with that past energy, I don't feel like you're necessarily at this place right now. But we're trying to work on it, but then something else is going to come and slam that Tower down. Just take time for yourself. You need to recover here. Okay. You're going to need a recovery period. Being grateful for what you have and possibly cutting out something that's unnecessary in your life, like maybe that other night. Okay, this very kind of aggressive energy here. Time to maybe cut that out. That might be what this Tower is alluding to. Okay, so that's what I have. Short and dirty, quick and dirty reading for you. Let me know if it resonates in the comments below, and if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.